Hello friends, this is one move video tutorial on Codeigniter 4 framework, and under this, we will learn how to export MySQL data to Excel sheet under this Codeigniter 4 framework by using PHPSpreadsheet Library. There are many videos we have already published on export data to Excel sheet, but this is first time Codeigniter 4 framework. So in Codeigniter 4 framework, source code is completely different than Codeigniter 3 framework. So if you have used Codeigniter 4 framework for your web application development, then at that time developing web application with dynamic data, then exporting of data to Excel sheet is a very common feature under web-based application. So for this, here you can find complete step-by-step process for exporting of MySQL data to Excel sheet under this Codeigniter 4 framework, and here we will use PHPSpreadsheet Library in Codeigniter 4 framework. Now let's start discussing this topic. So this is our testing database, and under this, we have one employee table with 5 table column like employee ID, employee name, employee mobile number, employee email address and employee department. Under this table, we will insert fake data by using Codeigniter 4 seeder class. After this, we want to download and install Codeigniter 4 class, so we have go to command prompt and go into directory in which we want to download and install Codeigniter 4 framework. Now we have run this command, so this command will start download Codeigniter 4 framework. It will take some time for download Codeigniter 4 framework using Composer. Now here, we can see that Codeigniter 4 framework download is complete. Now we have opened this in text editor. So here we can see Codeigniter 4 framework working folder. Now here we will use environment file for database connection, but before this, we want to rename this environment file. For this, we have go to command prompt and run this command. So this command will rename environment file with .environment file. Now again go to text editor, and here we have opened this environment file, and here we have uncomment this line. After this, we have write development in place of production, so it will display PHP error on execution of this code. Next for make database, for this first we have uncomment this 5 line. And here, we have write host name is equal to localhost, database is equal to testing, user name is equal to root, password is equal to blank. So after define this detail, it will make database connection in Codeigniter 4 framework using .environment file. Next we want to download PHPSpreadsheet Library into this Codeigniter 4 framework. So we have go to command prompt and run this command. This command will download Excel spreadsheet package into vendor directory of Codeigniter 4 project root. So here in text editor, we can see PHPSpreadsheet Library folder, which we have download using Composer. Now we want to first create model class file, so here in command prompt, we have run this spark command. This command will create employee model.php class file. For open that model class file, here in text editor, we have go to application folder, and go into models folder, so here we can see employee model.php file. So now we have opened this file, and under this file, we can see this following code. Under this, we have to define table name, so here in $table variable, we have write employee table name. Next we want to define primary key value, so here in $primary key variable, we have write employee table primary key employee ID. And lastly, under this file, we have to define table column name. Under this $allowed fields variable, we have write employee name, employee mobile, employee email and employee department column name, in array format. So here our model class is ready. Now we want to generate fake data, and insert into employee table, by using this model class, and seeder class. For this we have go to terminal, and run this spark command. This command will create employee seeder.php class file. For open this file, here in text editor, we have go to application folder, then after we have go to database folder, and here we can see seeds folder. So from this folder, we have open employee seeder.php class file. Under this file, we can see following code with run method, and under this class, we have to import employee model class. So here we have write, use statement, with employee model class path file. After this, we want to import factory class, so here we have write path of this factory class. We will use this class, for generate fake data. Now under this class, we have make new generate data method. This will generate fake data. Under this method, we have write $factor object is equal to factory class, with create method. This method will create new generator. Below this, we have write return statement, with array. Under array first key, we have write employee name, and in value we have write $factor variable with name method. This method will create fake name data. In second key, we have write employee mobile, and in value, we have write $factor variable, with phone number variable, so it will generate fake phone number data. In third key, we have write employee email, and in value, we have write $factor variable, with email variable, so it will generate fake email data. And in last key, we have write employee department, and in value, we have write $factor variable, with random element method, with 4 argument like finance, marketing, production and inventory, so it will assign this random element to this key data. So here our function is ready, and this function will produce fake data, and return fake data. Now we have go to run method, and under this method, we have defined $data variable with blank array. Below this, we have write for loop, and under condition, we have write $count variable is equal to 0, $count variable value less than 50, and $count variable value increment by 1. Under this loop, we have write $data variable is equal to $this, with generate data function, so it will generate 50 fake data, which we have stored under this $data variable, in array format. Now for insert this data into employee table, so for this, we have write $employee object variable is equal to new employee model class. And below this, we have write $employee object with insert batch method, and under this, we have write $data variable, so when this code will execute, then it will insert fake data into employee table. Now we want to seed this dummy data, so here in terminal, we have run this spark command. This command will run employee seeder class run method, and export fake data into employee table. So here in employee table, we can see that fake data has been inserted into this employee table, using Codeigniter for Cedar class. Next we want to create controller class file, so here in terminal, we have run this spark command. This command will create employee controller.php file. Now we have go to text editor, and for open employee controller file, we have go to application folder, and then after go to controllers folder, and here we have open employee controller.php file. Under this file, first we want to import employee model class, so here we have write use statement with path of employee model class. Same way, we want to import PHPSpreadsheet Library class, so here we have write path of PHPSpreadsheet class, so this way we can import PHPSpreadsheet class under this controller. Now under this class file, we have create one index method. This is root method of this employee controller class. Under this method, we have write $employee object variable is equal to new employee model class. Below this, we have write $data variable is equal to $employee object with find all method. This method will fetch all results from employee table and store under this $data variable. After this, we have write return statement with view method, and under this, we have write view employee view file name and array with data key with $data variable. So one view file, we can fetch data from this $data variable. Now we have go to views folder, and here we have open view employee.php file. Under this file, we have write anchor tag with ref is equal to Codeigniter base URL function, and under this, we have write employee/export, and after this in anchor text, we have write Excel export. So when we have click on this button, then it will send request to export method of employee controller. Below this, we have create one table with 4 table column like employee name, email, mobile and department. For fill this table with data, here we have write for each loop, and under condition, we have write $data variable as $row variable. Under this loop, we have create one table row with 4 table column. In first table column, we want to print employee name details, so here we have write PHP echo statement with $row employee name variable. In second table column, we want to print employee email details, so here we have write PHP echo statement with $row employee email variable. In third table column, we want to print employee mobile details, so here we have write PHP echo statement with $row employee mobile variable. And in last column, we want to display employee department details, so here we have write PHP echo statement with $row employee department variable. So on every loop, it will fill this table with employee data, and it will display employee table data on web page in HTML format. Now again, we have go to employee controller class, and here we have make export method. This method will receive request for export data to Excel sheet. Under this method, we have write $employee object variable is equal to new employee model class. After this, we have write $data variable is equal to $employee object variable with find all method. This method will fetch all data from employee table and store under $data variable in array format. Below this, we have write $file name variable, and under this, we have defined Excel file name, which will be created using this code. Now we have write $spreadsheet variable is equal to new spreadsheet class. Here we have create object of this class. After this, we have write $sheet variable is equal to $spreadsheet variable with get active sheet method. So by using this method it will get active sheet. Next we want to define Excel file column header cell value. So for this, first for a one cell, here we have write $sheet variable with set cell value method with two argument. In first argument, we have write cell name A1, and in second argument, we have write employee name. Same way for B1 cell, here we have write $sheet variable with set cell value method with two argument. In first argument, we have write cell name B1, and in second argument, we have write email address. Now for C1 cell, here we have write $sheet variable with set cell value method with two argument. In first argument, we have write cell name C1, and in second argument, we have write mobile number. Lastly, we want to set D1 cell header text. So here we have write $sheet variable with set cell value method with two argument. In first argument, we have write cell name D1, and in second argument, we have write department. So this text will be displayed at header of defined cell. Below this, we have write $count variable is equal to 2. We will use this variable value for get the value of sheet cell. Now we want to fetch data from $data variable. So here we have write $data variable as $row variable. So by using this loop, it will fetch employee data and fill Excel sheet with employee data. Between this loop, we have write $sheet variable with set cell value method with two argument, and in first argument, we have write a with $count variable value, and in second argument, we have write $row employee name variable, so it will employee name data in a cell. Same way for print employee email data in Excel sheet B cell. So for this, we have write $sheet variable with set cell value method with two argument. In first argument, we have write B with $count variable, and in second argument, we have write $row employee email variable. In Excel sheet C cell, we want to print employee mobile data. So for this, we have write $sheet variable with set cell value method with two argument. In first argument, we have write C with $count variable, and in second argument, we have write $row employee mobile variable. And in Excel sheet D cell, we want to print employee department data. So for this, we have write $sheet variable with set cell value method with two argument. In first argument, we have write D with $count variable, and in second argument, we have write $row employee department variable. Below this, we have write $count variable, and we have increment this variable value by 1. So on every interval this variable value will be changed. Now here, we have write $writer variable is equal to new Excel class with $spreadsheet argument. So here we have initialize object of Excel writer class. After this, we have write $writer variable with save method, and under this, we have write $file name variable. This method will save Excel sheet in public directory of this Codeigniter for working directory. After create Excel file with data, now we want to download Excel sheet in browser. So here we have write header function, and under this, we have write content type set to Excel application. Below this, we have again set property of header variable for download Excel file as attachment. So here we have write header function, and under this, we have write content disposition property set to attachment, and file name property set to $file name variable. After this, we want to define content length header property. So for this, here we have write header function, and under this, we have write content length property, and in value, we have write file size function, and under this, we have write $file name variable. Below this, we have called flush function. This function will flush system output buffer. And after this, we have write read file function, and in argument we have write $file name variable. This function will force download file in browser. And lastly we have write exit statement. This statement will terminate from the current script. So here our code is ready. Now for check output in browser. First we have go to terminal, and here we have run this command. This command will start Codeigniter for development server, and provide us base URL of our application. So friends, in browser, we have enter base URL /employee, and after hit this URL in browser, then here on web page, we can see that employee table data has been displayed on web page, in HTML table format. Above this table, we can see export button, so by click on this button, we can export employee table data in Excel sheet. So now we have click on this button, so after click on this button, here we can see that, one Excel sheet has been downloaded in our local computer. Now we have opened this Excel sheet, and here we can see employee data under Excel sheet. So this way we can export MySQL table data in Excel sheet by using PHPSpreadsheet Library under this Codeigniter 4 framework. Lastly, if you have any query or inputs regarding this tutorial, you can ask your query in comment box. If you have liked this video, please share with your friends. Or even you can also share on social media also. And lastly, don't forget to subscribe our channel for future video tutorial.